This is the Gaumont British News, presenting the truth to the free peoples of the world. Just a town on a hillside. Not much of a place to look at, even before a bombardment. But it has stood as a German strong point for many weeks, barring the march of the Allied armies to Rome. Cassino. Most people had never even heard of it until a few months ago, now famous also as the location of that monastery. Before Cassino, the Allied Air Force attacked Florence, more than 100 miles north of Rome.
It really is the hub of all of the rail supplies which come down to the Cassino front and the Anzio beachhead. And so we've got to go in there today, and we've got to smash the rail yards in Florence in order to relieve this pressure for these boys in the foxholes over at Anzio.
Meanwhile, on ground level, extensive preparations were going ahead for the attack on Cassino itself. Infantry and artillery had already been hammering away in bitter fighting. But there was a new plan on foot which raised hopes that Cassino might at last be taken. New Zealanders had been brought from the 8th Army front to form a spearhead for the new advance. There were Indian troops here too, also brought over from the 8th Army in the east. It's been decided that the Mediterranean Allied Air Forces shall blast Cassino with medium and heavy bombers.
Gentlemen, we all know the purpose of this operation against Cassino.
Yes, we have been held up there for some time.
Just one point I want to make absolutely certain, sir, and that is, are the Army quite clear how far they've got to withdraw from Cassino before we attack it?
Yes, we plan to withdraw from the fringe of the town tonight. The bomb line will be about there. We will be well behind it by dawn.
The timing works like this, sir. The attack will be opened by medium bombers, beginning with the B-25s, the Tactical Air Force. Then come the heavies in waves at 15-minute intervals. Following the heavies, the B-26s will complete the attack.
Also, while the town is under attack, the light bombers and fighter bombers of Desert Air Force and 12th Air Support Command will be working on the roads and communications behind the target. We will isolate the battle area to prevent both withdrawal and reinforcement by the Hun.
We will put down a very heavy artillery barrage immediately after the Marauders finish their attack on the target.
Okay, that'll button it up.
And so they're all set for the smashing of that Italian town filled with German soldiers. Medium bombers go first. Bombers are followed up by heavies, liberators and fortresses. Thousands of sorties were flown in one day. Hundreds of tons of bombs crashed down after the 5th Army had withdrawn from their forward position. the bombing continued, fighter bombers and others went out ground staffing communications. And then, artillery. And then the infantry moved up, and automatic weapons sought out the Spandau strong points carved by Germans out of solid rock. The first tanks moved forward, and with them the first and only war correspondent into Cassino, newsreel cameraman Jim Wright. You see what the bombers did to Cassino, and you will see the cameraman under enemy shell fire that comes uncomfortably close. This is Cassino. A small patrol of New Zealanders came in to report, and just by the way, had a shrapnel wound dressed while waiting. Just an incident at Cassino. You wouldn't think that anything could live through that hail of bombs and shells, but there were German bullets still coming back at this camera. That's how hard the Germans are to beat. That's one kind of reason why the Fifth Army hasn't just gone hiking on the road to Rome.